Good morning and welcome back to Prepper Boss. In a follow-up to our last video of how to slash the food budget, I ran across a terrific video on the same subject by Austin Williams. Austin was kind enough to allow me to share his video today. You'll find many, many more tips on how to cut your grocery budget to save money. Stay tuned.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Never mind that. You know, I was just at the grocery store, and I bought this box of Kraft macaroni and cheese for almost $2. I mean, can you believe that? A box of noodles and powder for almost $2. I mean, the price of groceries is really going up. I think that we're going to be the first species on planet Earth to price ourselves out of existence. So let's talk about this, but let's get a little bit more comfortable. That's better. But can you imagine our species becoming extinct because of this? I mean, we're at the rate right now that pretty soon no one's going to be able to afford groceries. So in this video, I want to bring some light into the darkness and talk about what I call 20 grocery saving hacks. So number one is don't underestimate the pennies. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, these are called pennies, and I got a lot of them. There is a group of people that do not put any value into these things, and they are called broke people. Whenever you go to the grocery store, set out to save at microscopic levels. 10 cents on a can of beans, 50 cents on a loaf of bread, and by the end of your trip, you will save a lot of money. Do not underestimate how powerful saving these things is. Number two, understand the difference between a want and a need. A lot of people in this world do not understand the difference between a want and a need with food. So I'm about to tell you it right now. A want is something that does not nourish your body like ice cream. A need is something that does nourish your body like fruits and vegetables. If you want to save money, you cut out the wants. Number three is know which store sells the cheapest stuff. When Harry Potter asked Hagrid if he could find all of his magic supplies in London, Hagrid responded, "If you know where to go." This is the same thing with grocery shopping. If you want to save money, you have to know which stores have the cheapest prices, because you can save a lot of money if you know where to go. Number four, don't fall for packaging. I was talking to my dentist the other day about toothpaste, and he said as long as toothpaste has fluoride in it, it works. You can find toothpaste from $1 to $7. The only difference between the $7 toothpaste is that it comes in a shiny box. Do not think that if you buy something that isn't a shiny box, it will work better, because it doesn't. You just spend more money. Number five is don't buy single-use items. Single-use items are things like paper towels, napkins, and plastic bags. You do not need these things. It is just a habit change. Instead of using paper towels, use rags. Instead of using napkins, use rags. Instead of using plastic bags, use Tupperware. This is just a habit change. Number six, grocery shop once a week. I used to go to the grocery store 3 to 4 times a week, and the problem was I would spend more money on gas, and I would come to get one thing, and I would come back with 5 things. If you go to the grocery store once a week, you will save money on gas, and you will save money not buying all this extra food. Number 7, portion things correctly. This is my laundry detergent. It says 115 loads, so I do 1 load a week. It should last me about 2 years. I have had this for about a year and a half, and it still has a third left. Most people over-portion things thinking that will make it cleaner or do a better job, but it doesn't. You're just wasting money. Number 8 is use grocery store apps. If you are a human in this day and age, it is mandatory to have a smartphone. Download the grocery store app. Whatever grocery store you have, they probably have an app, and you will find discounts, you will find deals, you will find bonus points for gas. Spend 10 minutes on the app before you go to the grocery store, and you could save 10 to 20%. Number 9 is don't go to the expensive grocery stores. In the United States, we have something called Whole Foods. I like to refer to it as whole paycheck. They have nice decoration and lighting, but next thing you know, you're paying $6 for a pound of apples, and I hate to say it, But if you're spending $6 on a pound of apples, you're getting played. Do not get played by the decorations lighting at the grocery store. It does not mean better quality food. Number 10, buy in bulk. Things that do not go bad, like toilet paper and soap, buy in bulk. When you buy higher quantities of something, you'll get a better deal and you'll save more money in the long term. Number 11, buy generic over name brand. When you go to the grocery store, you will find name brand stuff and generic brand stuff. On average, generic is 20% cheaper than name brand stuff. Most people want name brand because it has nicer packaging, but let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need the packaging. It's not what's on the outside that matters, it's what's on the inside. Number 12, eat less meat. In the United States, we consume a lot of meat, more than we possibly need to. Cut out meat a couple days a week, you'll save a lot of money, and it'll probably be better for your health. Number 13, don't buy trimmed meats. In the United States, we like to deny that this was once a living animal. We take away the bones, take away the skin, cover it in plastic, but if you eat meat, own up to it. This was once a living animal. Trim meat yourself. You'll save a lot of money, and it only takes a couple minutes. Number 14, buy less desired parts of meat. In the West, the most desirable cut of chicken is the chicken breast, and this is also the most expensive cut. You can save a lot of money if you eat the less desirable parts, like the thighs, the legs, or the feet. Someone's got to eat this stuff, and that someone could be you. You'll save a lot of money if you can eat the other parts of the chicken or any other cuts of meat that are a lot cheaper and less desirable. Number 15, buy frozen fruits instead of fresh. You want to be healthy on a budget, buy frozen fruits and vegetables instead of fresh. They don't have to rush into the grocery store, so they're a lot cheaper and just as nutritious, and you'll be one step closer to that beach body that you've always dreamed of. Number 16, freeze things before they go bad. When I was a kid, my grandma used to talk about this invention that revolutionized humanity, and it was called the freezer. She told me you could put any food in it and it would last forever. She took it a little bit too far by trying to feed me 3-year-old chili, but if you have something that you don't want to eat, don't let it rot, don't let it go bad, put it in the freezer and eat it later. You'll save a lot of money. Number 17, refrigerate fruits and vegetables. Now this one's basic, but whenever you buy fruits and vegetables, like apples, put them in the refrigerator. Don't let them sit on the counter. If they sit on the counter, they might last a week, whereas if you put them in the fridge, they might last a month. Use your refrigerator to preserve your food. Teen, don't slack on the healthy foods. There's a saying that I like that goes, you can either pay the farmer or you can pay the doctor. And what that means is you can either spend money on healthy foods and pay the farmer, or you can be unhealthy and have high medical bills and pay the doctor. Choose to pay the farmer. Buy healthy foods. Don't sacrifice your health to save money. Number 20, don't have kids. I'm just kidding, but seriously, you can't save money if you don't have any kids because less mouths to feed. But anyways, those are the 20 or 19, however you look at it, ways to save money.
Thank you for tuning in to Prepper Boss. I hope this video opens some doors for you in the multiple ways you can save money on your grocery bill. Remember to take each budget category separately and dissect things out of there that you don't need, and you will find hundreds of dollars that you've been flushing down the drain without even knowing it. A big thanks to Mr. Austin Williams for letting me share his video. You might want to go and check out his channel, Austin Williams. I'll put a link in the description. He primarily focuses on saving money and living minimally. It's a terrific channel, and I'm going to be watching more of his videos as well. Thanks for tuning in today. If you found this of value, please like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. We'll see you on the next one.